Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RNVA. We will take a look at the daily time frame. I did this analysis yesterday, and this will probably be the last video I do until something happens. But I did want to, make note of the fact that volume came pouring back in today, actually more so than just back on Friday. So almost a billion shares, it looks like just shy. But the reason I want to make that, point is, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded, for a while, especially penny stocks and triple zeros, is sometimes you'll get the big volume, and then things like, yesterday happened on Monday where the volume drops off quite a bit, and then that's it. And the volume just drops off and drifts into oblivion, and that's kind of all she wrote. But that's not what happened today. Volume actually came back higher. Now, that's not what's going to make you money. At the end of the day, the price has got to be able to move. But the point here being is that this one is fighting and trying, and we'll see if the price can ultimately work outside of this range, which, as I explained in yesterday's video, very tough range to get out of. I mean, you have people buying there at 0001, and then they immediately turn around and put their sell orders in at 0002 and try to get that 100% gain. So, nothing new here. That 0001, 0002 range, always very, very difficult to get out of, and why you need so much volume, and why it was actually such an important dynamic today that, volume returned. And not only did it returned in a bigger fashion than what it was having on Friday. Now, does any of this mean that this thing is guaranteed, to get through the range? No, it doesn't mean it's a guarantee, but it remains a very, very logical thought to have, and it's a rational thought. Whereas if I'm sitting here today saying, well, hey, look, the volume dropped even more and it did only 100 million shares, you'd be, well, that's not really good. Volumes continue to drop off, but the exact opposite happened. So again, is that a guarantee that a bigger move is happening? No. Is it at least rational? Does it make sense to at least question that? It absolutely does. So keep an eye on that volume. And, back at the beginning of the video, I said this will probably be the last video until something happens. What do I mean by something happening? Just simply getting out of this range, because there's really not much else that can be said. Until the price starts to show some signs of movement by, getting the break of 0002. So unless something crazy happens and there's like 5 billion shares, then yeah, at this point, it's really just a matter of watching the volume down here and ensuring that it stays strong enough. Because as long as that volume stays strong enough, that gives it a chance and gives the price a real, opportunity to actually break out of that range. And then you never know, these 000 stocks seem to be running here lately. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, definitely after a big drop off on Monday of volume, nice return of volume today. And we'll see if that's any sort of leading indicator or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.